Sort of like today, I have no idea what we're going to talk about. I have no idea what your questions are. I don't even know what my answers are going to be. But God, it's going to be fun because the intention that I have here is to teach and have fun and connect with a friend. Wow. How cool is that? Whatever we do, if there's a time where we get confused or the lights go out or whatever, or if somebody comes into the thing and has a question, it doesn't matter because it's all good and it's all the potential for just exploring and being here now.
Cool. Okay. I want to bring it to a question that I've been thinking of for a few weeks now.
Right?
Again, with regards to prosperity. As you know, I've been dating and looking for my life partner, blah, blah, blah. And one of the things that I value, I'd like to have a partner who is financially secure. But I'm noticing like I have been seeing someone who is not financially secure, which freaks me out. But I'm kind of wondering if that might actually be a good thing, because the reason that I believe that I need a partner who's financially secure is because I'm not. So I'm looking for someone to save me for my deficits in my life or the things that I haven't sorted out yet. So when looking for a partner, I mean, is it a good idea to find someone who's doing better or well, or what are your thoughts?
So at some point, we all get to notice that we're the ones that create the wealth in our lives. And there's a magical side to that, and there's a rational side to that. And so when we really get, you know what, I am the source of wealth in my life. It's not Obama or Bush. It's not the Democrats or Republicans in the States, or it's not the Tony Abbott here in Australia or whoever. I'm the source of the wealth potential in my life. And it doesn't matter if I've got $10 or 10 million. As long as I realize that I'm the source of that potential and I choose to explore the world through that, I'll experience financial security. And so I would much rather see you with someone who's on the same path as you, exploring who and what you are and what you choose to experience and become, than someone who's got $1 million. Because the $1 million guy can, that can all end in a second. Stuff is so darn immaterial. It's interesting. I never said that before. Stuff is so darn immaterial compared to verbs. As a verb, we actually get, I am the source of wealth in my life. I am a wealth creator, wealth doubler. We can play with all that kind of stuff. But really getting that, you know what? I can choose a new level of limits or a new kind of limits. Just really getting that, that would be cool. I'd love to see you with somebody just exploring the same path as you. Because then you'd be helping each other ratchet up instead of having one ratchet it up and the other one swinging from them. That wouldn't be much fun to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that brings up another question. How do you determine that? Because the person that I'm have in my mind right now is open to growth and open to creating more and learning and all of that. But I mean, you've known me for a couple of years now, and I'm very very serious about it, and I have to do it like this, and I have to do this step. And he's sort of just like, well, if I do it, I do it, and if not, I mean, he's just sort of easy come, easy go. And so how do you determine if someone is going to be on that path with you, or because I don't want to have to force it or nag him or drag him along for the ride.
So you get to discover it. Determining it's going to be tough because no matter how much data you have, it's never enough. So you get to discover it. You did manifesting mastery. Just let me know and we'll restart your emails for you. And so you guys, and so you guys could do the emails together once a day. And if it works, it works. And if it doesn't work, you just keep doing the course. So how much fun is that? You really get to Victoria and I are both researchers. She'll research more on the garden than I will. But she'll bring up something and I'll go, whoa, that fits in with something really weird that I read years ago. And I'll research something weird or esoteric or something and then bring it back. And so we'll head off in different directions. Or she'll be researching the garden and I'll be researching psychology or something about the mind because I'm fascinated by the thing, you know? But we keep coming together. And so I learn from her, she learns from me. And again, we just keep ratcheting each other up in different ways. So you really get to discover what kind of relating are you going to have? Yeah, how are you going to help each other ratchet up? And just invite opportunities in, like manifesting mastery. That's what you just remind me. We'll start the emails out at day one, and you guys get to go, hey, let's see if we could do this together. It's just 90 days. You know, Victoria and I years ago did the 100 lessons, or no, I'm sorry, the middle of A Course in Miracles. There's 365 lessons in the Course in Miracles book, and the other parts of the book I was not interested in at all, but the lessons seemed fun. So every morning we'd sit on our stoop and do a 15, 20-minute lesson. And it was great fun because some days it would cook her noodles, some days it would cook mine. But here we were, just a young couple sitting on the stoop, doing our Course in Miracles lesson and discovering how do we get to explore this as a couple. So have fun.
Okay, so then how do you, I would definitely have to discover whether he'd even be willing to do it. It would be interesting to see that, because even though what you teach is not overly metaphysical, there's not a lot of magical thinking.
Right,
I mean,
right.
you're visualizing, but it's for a purpose. It's not like, oh, I'm going to pray to baby Jesus and $1 million will fall in my lap. You're actually building skills and rewiring your brain. So I can see how he would value that. But there is kind of the spiritual aspect, and I wonder, like, do you ever find that you try to present this material to people who are kind of not super spiritual?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's interesting. I was practically an atheist in high school.
Mhm.
And I really could have gone that way pretty quick, but I became more of an agnostic, not knowing either way, and then discovering whatever I got to discover along the way. But it's fascinating to me because you never. It appears to me that I just read a paper on this the other day. That there's two kinds of people in the world. Yeah, the right and the wrong ones. Yeah. There's actually two kinds of people according to this one study, and the one kind are people that have firmly defined who they are. And the other kind of people are willing to discover what they can become. So defining who I am as what I've been, to me, is a little bit of madness, because it just requires that you make a statement and pin it on your computer and you're done. Versus I get to discover who Mr. 2020 gets to be today with you, with Victoria, I've got a first-time coaching call right after this. Wow, I'd love those. You know, it's like it's like a first date. It's like, I don't know what we're going to talk about. I don't know what she sounds like. I don't even know if we're doing a video call or a voice call. But there's so much discovery. And if you think about the most popular movies of all time, Indiana Jones, Star Wars, Star Trek, as far as a movie series as well as a really popular show, it's all about discovery. So if we define ourselves a little less and choose to discover who we get to be in this moment and in the next week and in the next year and in this relationship, wow, that's cool. That brings a lot of energy to it versus like defining who you are, defining who he is. Arg. Yeah, you get to discover who you both get to become as long as you choose to be playmates in the same sandbox together.
Cool. Well, we're talking right now with Mr. 2020. We're talking about prosperity. If you're interested in checking out his prosperity pack, you can go to his website, freeneville.com. And even if you're not, you just want more information, go to freeneville.com. He has lots of lectures available for free by Neville Goddard. So you'll learn all about this stuff absolutely for free, and you can sign up for his mailing list. He's got articles quite a few times a week, right?
Yeah, we send out an email every day. So some people hate it. They go, you're always bugging me. It's like, cool. You see, they go away. And other people say you're my lifesaver. Every day I get something in the mail that just makes me feel good, gets me focused. It's like eating a meal. So, we just approach life with the attitude of the complainers will go away, and they do. And the ones that are hungry and want to eat, come on back to the buffet, have another article tomorrow. So it's good fun.
Cool. And I kind of do it sporadically. I was reading them every day, but now I sort of just, because like, you know how it is. You get so many emails.
Yeah.
but I'll catch a subject line of yours that sounds interesting, and I'll click on it, and then it will reignite my interest again. And so that's always nice to stay on the mailing list. Yeah.
Nice. I'll send out the next couple and put your name in the headline.
Bree, this is for you.